Hey there guys, I'm Manakel. Welcome back to Darkest Dungeon and my salty playthrough. Today we will be killing the last boss, the last of the first three bosses I should say. So the Hag. We still have available the second bosses in every area. Basically, I don't know if I explained that earlier, but every area has two bosses. You first fight the first boss in every area, and then as you unlock the progress to the second boss, you will be able to fight the second boss in every area. And those bosses have three different levels, also similar to how dungeon levels are. So you have apprentice level dungeons, you have veteran level dungeons and bosses, and you have champion level dungeons and bosses. Similar with bosses, similar with like dungeons work, bosses also work like that. But additionally, there are two bosses in every area. First you fight the first one, and then you unlock the progress to the second one. So the last in the three first areas that we always go for is the Worlds, and we have the Wisen Hag. I also have the Siren, which I don't really like, so I'll probably leave it as last. I really don't like the Cove overall. I think from the last episode you guys saw that. So let's prepare for the Worlds. I'm going to be taking a quite powerful, I would say, party of quite powerful characters, and hopefully they will be able to get rid of that fucking bitch as fast as possible. So let's take a powerful combo. Now, let's see which of these guys have sicknesses that I don't want. Okay, this is not that bad. You have also the same sicknesses. You have the same, I think. Yes, and you have no diseases. Okay. That's basically the most important thing here. In terms of skills, let's see your guys' skills. Maybe we'll level up something a bit. Iron Swan, yes, we will level this up to level 2 or level 1, whatever. Crit chance is a bit. No, actually no, it only increased the accuracy, I think, not even the crit chance. Maybe the crit chance a bit. I'm not sure. Okay, you don't need any other ability like this. Now you don't need this. Command would be nice. Yeah, I'll take it. Yes. And Crash to level 1 also, or level 2. Okay. In terms of other guys, Dismas, you, my friend, I'll give you pistol shot, I guess. 25% increased damage versus marked. But you don't have a mark ability, do you? Yes, you don't have a mark ability. That kind of sucks. Be even better damage if there was any mark ability that you have, but you don't. And Duelist Advance, that's a dash, right? So we don't want that also. And this is a self buff, okay? And the healer, now this healer, I think, right? Yes. If we only had someone who could mark, I guess I could take you. I guess I could take our Occultist, but really the Occultist doesn't work that well in this area because I need a AoE heal for this area, because there's a lot of bleed and enemies that inflict bleed, so that's not really going to be that good of an idea. I think this is just going to be better. Yeah, I think this is just going to be overall better. Although the stun will not work. This is probably going to be our main ability, main damaging ability here, to be completely honest. Yeah, I think this is going to be the overall idea here. Maybe actually let's level up a bit more. Why not? Let's get to level 2. Let's get all the abilities that we are going to be using mainly for this fight to level 2. So we're going to have a nice amount of damage. We can also get the bleed to level 2. So it's going to have a bigger bleed. Okay, that's cool. And this is going to be the party setup. We also got some trinkets. I do have some trinkets. So let's see what can we get for our Highwayman to crit. That's not bad. Okay, Highwayman first here, huh? Highwayman, let's sort Sort by class, yes. Crusader, Hellion, Bounty Hunter, Bounty Hunter, Bounty Hunter, Highwayman. Okay. Well, this is something that I want. Highwayman, plus 10 damage range skills. And what else? What else do you want? Accuracy, no. Heal, no. Damage versus Unholy, no. Melee damage, no. Crit and speed, no. Max HP. Guess I can take 2 crit. Really? Yeah, 2 crit. I guess. Okay, you. No, Hellion now. Hellion. Bleed chance, not really. Stress damage increase, no. This, not really. We need damage. We just need. I just want damage. Really. Melee damage, yes. And. Max HP. Or protection. Maybe max HP. Or the bleed chance, really. And you protection. And what else? What else can we take, really? This doesn't really work well because I need damage. Okay, let's take just less speed and more crit, I guess. 1% more crit. Maybe it's gonna help. And the Hellion. The Hellion can take some kind of damage buff. Heal skills, yes, plus 15%, so you're gonna heal for more. And accuracy for range skills. Or accuracy range skill, so you will not miss, I guess. Yeah, that's good. Oh, and by the way, I did not level up the Hellion, did I? Guild. Yeah, I didn't level up the Hellion's skills. The single target and the AoE. Okay. And now we can embark. We got our party ready. They are not the best party right now because all of them have a lot of diseases, but with the stuff that I gave them, they should be working quite nicely together. I think this should be overall a good setup, hopefully. Plus 5 dodge, plus 2 speed, or plus 10 accuracy, plus 1 crit. Yeah, I'll leave this. Hellion. Hellion. You need this, and you need this. Yes. And that's it, right? This must has the abilities that he needs. Yeah. Okay. So the Hag, the Wizened Hag. Oh, what will we get? We'll get something for the Amana Dance, won't we? Oh yeah. Plus 10% protection if in position 4? What? If in position 4? Why position 4 for a Man-at-Arms? The Man-at-Arms cannot even do anything from the last position. He can only buff stuff, he cannot deal damage. I don't understand this item, but okay. I don't understand that item at all. Completely. That's very weird. That's a very weird item there. Okay, I think I'll take more bleed resist because I have very low bleed. I am spending a lot of cash on this run, but like I said, this is a boss, so for bosses I am not spending resources just in case I get unlucky or something. So let's go, we have a lot of food. I have also medical herbs if I need to use them. I have antivenoms, so should be okay. Okay, let's start.
I had collected many rare and elusive volumes on ancient herbal properties, and was set to enjoy several weeks immersed in comfortable study. My work was interrupted, however, by a singularly striking young woman who insisted on repeated calls to the house. There is method in the wild corruption here. It bears a form both wretched and malevolent.
Okay, the boss most likely will be here, in this room. Usually bosses are, like I said in the last episode, usually bosses are in the most far away single room. So if there's a corridor like this, that's where most of the time the boss will be. The Warrens are the only different area, because the Warrens usually are based around a square or something like that. They basically interconnect to each other, so it's a bit of a different area, but most of the other areas work like this. Oh, I didn't check the camping skills. Crap, I didn't check if I have proper camping skills. Ah, fuck. I do. Okay, I have clean guns on you. I have the dump. Okay, I have the camping skills that I need. I didn't check that earlier, but thankfully this is already a party that's going to be level 3 when I finish this run, probably. So they have all the abilities that I wanted them to have. Scout. For me, maybe I'll come back later, but for now I'm going for the boss, like I said. Whenever I go for bosses, I prefer to go for the boss first, and then if I have enough resources left and everything else, I go for whatever is left in the dungeon, just because the boss for me is, you know, the priority.
Corruption, malformed with misintent.
Okay, there's gonna be a fight here, but that's not really a problem. Another bandage used though. That was not even worth it. That was not even worth using the bandage. Like 150 for a bandage and 300 cash back. That was not even worth it. By the way, in terms of the hag, I am thinking about fighting her at pitch black actually. For the sole reason of... Excellent, they got surprised, even better. I am thinking about fighting her at pitch black, because her mechanic is a bit different than most mechanics of bosses. The hag doesn't actually deal that much damage per hit, but she takes one of your characters and puts one of your characters in a in the pot. Basically, you guys will see that, and that character is taking damage, but the rest of her attacks actually are very weak in terms of damaging you. So a good tactic for her is to utilize the fact that she doesn't do much damage with every hit, and fight her at pitch black, where you will be dealing more damage to her with the increased crit chance and increased damage that overall the increased crit chance will have, and will not be getting hit by her, you know,
As the fiend
you will not be getting hit by her attacks that much because of that, and you will not be punished by the pitch black increased damage that enemies have. Coffin. Okay, at least we're getting some portraits, that's good. Okay, let's go for the boss. Maybe we'll find a secret room. Medium dungeons like this have 50%, like I said in the last episode, so maybe we'll get a secret room. We can of course get attacked by the collector again, which, even though it's fun, is something that I have to be prepared for, so... Okay, we will rest here. For the sole reason of...
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable.
For the sole reason of buffing before the fight. All companions, come on. Did you get the crit? Yes, you got the crit. Excellent. Excellent. Yes, 8 crit. And this. Oh, and I used a bit too much. Shit, I should have used clean guns and use 1 buff on her. That's bad. That was actually a misplay. The reason for that is that if she is gonna go in the pot, then a lot of the damage they will have will be taken away, right? It's better to for fighting this boss. It's actually better to have all of your characters deal acceptable amount of damage, because if you buff only one character and that character is,
wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners
if you
of this place.
will have only one character buffed and that character will go in the pot, you will be basically fucked. And I am fucked right now because I got surprised. That ambush, that's one of the things that I don't like about the game. You have the ability to rest, to camp, but you also can get ambushed while you camp. And then you are fighting at pitch black against a pack of enemies that always shuffles you, and you cannot retreat. Because the game doesn't allow you to. However, I do have a lot of crit now, so at least one of them died. The problem is she cannot do anything because, you know, the game hates me. Okay, at least that wasn't that much damage. Well, that was a bit more. Okay, good, that wasn't that much damage. And, oh, that's even better. He moved me. It's even better. Oh, come on, don't dodge, you fucker. You had to dodge so you can deal damage, don't you? And you had to go first again, but I guess with that high speed, it's obvious. You know, go first. Okay, at least I healed for 4, so that's good. He's gonna attack now. Crit. Yep, I knew that's gonna happen. I just fucking knew that. I have an increased chance to crit, they don't, but they still will crit more than me because the game is like that. Let me heal, please, before he attacks. Actually, no, I do have a way of marking an enemy with riposte, so that's actually gonna be good. It's actually gonna be good. Let's stun him, please. Good. Party heal. I need to party heal a few times, basically. Come on, don't crit again. Okay, party heal. Good.
The light, the promise of safety.
So, like I said, that's a bit of a problem sometimes when that happens. Ambush is really not a fun thing to have, but it is a dick sometimes. It is sometimes a dick.
May
What
we
can I
find
say?
victory.
Map, huh? Fight here. Well, it showed me the whole dungeon at least, and you can see the bosses here. So basically, I was right that the boss is gonna be here. The only problem is... Wait, what? Oh, not in position 1, I'm sorry. Okay, you are good, all of you are good. Let's just give you some food. I need you guys to be at full HP. Eat whatever you can. So I'm thinking, should I fight at full light or should I fight at low light?
Only the strength to follow it.
Maybe actually low light. I have 15. If I get rid of it, I will have 18. She's gonna be doing more damage, but I will be critting her much more often. So I think that's actually a good idea.
To the powers of corruption.
Okay, I will mark her. And now, 25% more damage against marked. You didn't even deal any damage. Great game, thank you. 26. That's how you deal damage. She almost got two-shotted. And of course in the pot. And see, one of my characters is now in the pot, and I cannot do anything to her. I can attack the pot, get her out, and she's gonna be taking 2 damage or 3 damage every turn. The problem with her is that she has 2 attacks per turn. You will see here that she's got 2 actions per turn, which is problematic, really. Come on, let me attack, please. Crit for 12, excellent, and she's almost dead, basically. See, like leveled up. Why are you attacking before me, you bitch? Always. Excellent.
Is still poisoned.
But my character still was taking damage.
But
see, she almost died from just being in the pot for a moment. That's the problem with this boss, like I said. It's not really that it's extremely hard or difficult in any way, it's just the sole fact of how the mechanics work. But at least we killed the boss, right? So, yay for us, I think. Yeah, we have to keep you in the first spot, though. There's gonna be another fight here. Maggots, huh? Well, yay. Stun. No, resisted, good. I remember the patch where they made maggots have increased damage, damage reduction. I'm sorry, damage resistance. That was not a fun patch. That was not a fun patch. Basically, few patches ago, before I came back, before I basically stopped playing for some time, I think like 3 or 4 patches ago or something like that, they made every enemy, almost every enemy in the game have protection, and even maggots in early dungeons like this had, if I remember correctly, around 60% protection, so it means basically melee attacks were dealing almost no damage to them. It was really ridiculous. Like, they basically decided to balance the game by giving every fucking enemy in the game protection, so you will use dot type characters more. But it was just not a good idea. Overall, it was not a fucking good idea. It just had no sense. You had to basically use dot damage against every enemy. And the problem with dot damage, in my opinion, is that even if you take, like, you guys saw this through this campaign, I think, already, to this playthrough so many times, that even if I take the correct type of dot damage in the correct dungeon, so if I take blight to the areas that are weak to blight, or the other way around, if I take bleed to the areas that are weak to bleed, there is still a like 10% chance for some enemies to resist, and then you basically lose a turn doing nothing, accomplishing nothing, right? It is very frustrating when that happens, and I really don't like whenever that is the case. Even 10%, like in the code, for example, 10% chances to resist blight, and enemies do that quite often, and it's really frustrating. Come on, 6 damage only. Like, dude. The Black Plague, yeah, that's cool. And stun. See why everyone loves maggots? That's why.
a devastating blow.
At least we're critting a lot, so our stress is decreasing.
Impressive.
Well, we are buffed a lot in terms of crit chance, so no wonder it's impressive.
Remind yourself that overconfidence
No
is
wonder
and
it's
insidious
impressive.
killer.
You saw that this was a very fast boss. I didn't even have that much chances to show you a lot of mechanics, because I basically, dealt half of the boss's HP in one shot. But definitely the Hag is a problematic boss in many cases. But we got a bit lucky with her, so I remember the first time I was fighting her. The biggest downside to bosses in Darkest Dungeon is that you are almost always guaranteed to lose the first encounter with every boss, because there's no way of knowing what the gimmick for that boss is, right? There's no way of knowing the gimmick for a boss before you fight the boss. And the bosses are so gimmicky in terms of how you have to fight them, the specific way of fighting them, that if you have a bad party for them, a non-optimal party for them, you'll just not kill them, right? Like I really remember situations where, for example, I had a leper in the dungeon going for the hag, and how could I know that the leper will be a bad character there, right? And I just had my whole party wiped because there was no way for my character to be able to fight that mechanic, because there was no way for the leper to attack the hag in the last row. Things like that kind of sucks, really. Kind of suck in the game, that you basically have to learn on your mistakes, and often those mistakes mean you have to make you have to allow some of your characters to die. Shit. But I guess comparing this game to games like XCOM, it's, I think, easier in the sense that you only lose time, right? And I talked about that in earlier episodes. Is really you only lose time in this game. There's nothing else you lose, because even if you lose high-level characters, it's not like it costs you anything. You cannot lose the campaign, at least for now. There's no mechanic like that that allows you to lose the campaign or anything like that. So it kinda is okay, I guess. The game makes you lose time, but nothing else. There's no you lose scenario in Darkest Dungeon, right? XCOM, for example, is it's very easy to just lose the campaign in XCOM and not be able to win, because you will get behind in technology, you will get behind the aliens in in other things. And you will not be able to catch up, right? If in XCOM you have, and I know I'm talking a lot about XCOM, but really Darkest Dungeon for me is the closest game to XCOM that I know. And XCOM, or I should say XCOM, is the closest game to Darkest Dungeon that I ever played. And I like XCOM. But like I said, in XCOM, if you have one or two bad missions where you lose a bunch of high-level soldiers, you can actually lose the campaign, because you invest so much in high-level soldiers that if you lose them, rookies may not be able to replace them, right? Because in late, let's say around December, especially in Long War, around December, when you are starting to fight mechtoids regularly and sectopods start appearing, rookies cannot do anything to fight them. Like, rookies cannot fight sectopods, mechtoids, or even heavy floaters, right? They just can't. Or even mutants. Like, they can't fight that, because they will die most of the time without any support from
this momentum.
more powerful characters.
On to the task's end.
But secret room. Oh, I want that. Please don't give me another hunger event. Please, no hunger event. Just please, no hunger event. No! See, that's what I'm fucking talking about always. Hunger event, random bullshit. Fuck you. I had so much food with my guys, and I had to have a hunger event right here. If the game would count how much you eat with your guys, I would never have a hunger event here. But of course, the game doesn't count that, so... Please don't summon a big guy. Please don't summon a big guy. That's what I ask. Small one is okay. Don't summon a big guy though. Okay. I can heal up for the damage that the hunger event did. The only problem is that if I will get another hunger event, that's gonna be a problem. But I want the secret room. I want the fucking secret room. Please, no hunger events. Yay. And I have a key even. I like this. I really like the secret rooms. I got another trinket the same of the same type though, but fuck it. Two more puzzling trapezohedrons. Trapezohedrons. My favorite word, like I said, that I never remember. Trapezohedron. Plus 25% damage, minus 10% max HP. Ooh, that's... This one is a bit better, I think. And stress damage. 13%... Gaining 13% protection for 20% more stress damage is okay. Gaining 25% more damage for 20% stress damage and 10% max HP decrease, that's like, it depends, I guess, on what character. For example, on this guy, this character, it's gonna be like 3 HP, right? That's not really that much right now, but every HP point really saves your ass sometimes, so. Okay, nice. Nice.
Well,
And very nice. Our stress will decrease a bit. Please, no more hunger events, please. Grave rubber trinket. Do I have any room for any more trinkets from anyone? I don't know, but I'll try to make room. No more fights. I can get this. I think that's gonna be it though. Yeah, I think this is it. Because if I move to this corridor, I can have another hunger event. And I don't really want the stress to be that high because it's gonna cost more. This way, I will have to only send this guy to the abbey or somewhere, and maybe the healer. If I move more forward, I may have to send all of them, because also I don't have more light. So I got the boss, I got the secret room, I'm happy with that. Let's complete the quest. We got this, which I really don't understand this. 10% protection even position 4. Why would I ever be in position 4 with a man-at-arms? Man-at-arms don't even have an ability that they can use from position 4. They only have buffs that they can use from there. Why would I ever use that? I don't understand the game sometimes. I really don't. And we are level 3. We have veterans now that will refuse to go... Oh, tetanus. Great. Minus 5 accuracy, minus 5 crit. Great. They will refuse now to go into low-level dungeons. I'll show you that, guys, by the way, because I didn't show you that.
You will know that
I didn't have a chance to show you that before, so let me actually show you that. Let's say now I have a... Let's first of all clear the roster, and let's say I want to go for this boss, right? Level 3 hero. I won't waste my talents on that trivial raid. Just a moment ago, without challenge, how am I to improve? Just a moment ago, they were, you know, able to go here because they were level 2. They went to level 3 and they suddenly are too good to do low-level dungeons. I understand why they did that, but it's still a stupid thing they did. What they should have done is allow you to send high-level heroes into low-level dungeons and just make you not have any reward afterwards, not get any reward afterwards. This way, they are refusing you the ability to power level your other characters. If I lose a high level character from a specific party composition and I want to re-level a new guy for that position, I cannot just take the high level party, add a new guy to the party from the class that I need and power level him fast. I can't, because he will die in high level dungeons, and I can't send the high level guys into low level dungeons. to re-level a new character, like if I need one character to get re-leveled to higher levels, to replace a dead high-level hero, I have to basically hire a full team of 4 people, of 4 heroes, and re-level all of them so I get the one guy that I need. Because of this inability to send high-level heroes into low-level dungeons. And like I said, I understand maybe they did it because they didn't want you to farm low-level dungeons with high-level heroes and steamroll through the game. Okay, but just take away the reward and allow me to power level my guys. In every fucking game you can power level except this one. It's very frustrating for me because, like I said, it's not for me. It's not about the rewards. For me, it's if I lose a hero that I need for a certain party composition and I don't have another one like that available, I will have to basically grind a new full team to replace him, and that's not how it should have worked. Really, it's not how it should work. Okay, Armor Smith. We can take Armor Smith to level 2. Or we can upgrade the Stagecoach a bit more. I think actually I'll get the Stagecoach because I need more heroes. I still don't have, I think, even one Bounty Hunter. Yes, I don't even have one Bounty Hunter yet, so I would like that. So let's upgrade the Stagecoach. Now we're gonna have 5 heroes per week. So that's gonna be a bit more acceptable, I would say. That costs a lot. Why doesn't that cost so much? 1,200... Oh, okay. Is there an event in town or something? No, I guess it costs more because they are level 3 now? Let's see. Yeah, it costs more because they are level 3 now. So the higher level heroes you send into the stress reducing buildings, the more it costs. Oh game, you're just getting better and better, aren't you? You're just getting better and better. Okay. One more thing that I have to do is get my Hellion here and get rid of this disease, because that's gonna be a no-no. And I also need to upgrade the patient cells. So next time, guys, we'll be farming some bests. We get bests from the ruins. So I guess we'll be doing some ruins runs. If I get any low-level ruins runs, I could show you veteran level runs, but this party that I have would die. You basically, to start doing veteran runs, you really need to level up your city and your heroes to a maximum that you can at this point. So I basically would have to, let me show you, to make them run veteran level dungeons. I have to level up all of their abilities that they will use to level 2, and I would have to level up their gear also to level 2 minimum to be able to send them there, right? Gear, so armor and weapon, because really the jump in difficulty is quite substantial and quite a challenge. So we'll have to do that. I will have to do that. Legendary Bracer, that's nice. 20% damage, minus 3 speed, plus 10 stress damage. That's nice. Okay, do we have anything else to upgrade? No, not yet. Okay, we don't need this, we don't need this, we don't really need any of these. Okay guys, so that's gonna be it for today. We killed the first 3 bosses, I'm quite happy with that. As you can see, we have already the path to the 3 additional bosses available, and of course we have the Siren in the Cove, but like I said, I hate the Cove, so I'll probably be keeping the Cove as last. The next bosses that we have is the Inchoate Flesh. I always call this boss the Flesh. I don't know how you pronounce that. Inchoate, I guess. Flesh. Basically, the Flesh boss. This one, it looks cool. Overall, I think in terms of design, the Warren bosses are the most gruesome and like weird and cool at the same time. They are kind of disgusting. They are kind of like I said, gruesome and kind of shocking a bit, but they are very, very fun designs. The Prophet in the ruins, and we have the Brigand 8-pounder. This one has an interesting mechanic. So this is the second set of bosses, let's say, and of course the Cove. Like I said, we have the first boss available, the Siren. So I'm going to be doing also that. But that's going to be in the next episode. That's going to be all for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, leave a like and a comment below. I'll see you next time, and we're going to be killing some more bosses. So thanks for watching, and see you then.